Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Le estoy preguntándole hasta el coach. Sabe que no. Lo que voy a hacer es un juego de la máquina. Por la responsabilidad que me den. Haré el escogido mejor.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
Oh.
And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still...
The last run got
John Madden en español tiene los Rams.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw.
Ooh.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Esto fue que no pidió el playbook que era. ¿Cuánto timeout, por favor?
Yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. Might have got this one to 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. On the counter, this is Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing.
Just sit back and marvel at what he can do. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Third and long, though. Here's Stafford. A quick pass to Cup. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So the pitch and catch good for 11, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on fourth down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. He'll get this to his running back, Calais. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be third down. We're scoreless after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Tengo a los Rams.
Back to throw, Stafford. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford, flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, if you're not rooting for the defensive team, that was a fun play to watch. Fourth down, all the throwing lanes are covered, and this guy says, let me do it myself, and shows off scrambling ability that you just can't teach.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 49ers 10-yard line.
Mike 54. Hey, check 24. Libra. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Ready?
Here's Stafford. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Stafford. $14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
50. Hey. 49, check 49. Mike 54.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he will go out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. A big play there for the Niners.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go. 180.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Buen intento.
Here we go. 180.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Bien.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Mira el screen, mira el... Hay como unos cristales.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Oh.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Cooper Kupp deep.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. Being chased out left. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be
Si
open.
venía bajando hacia mí, la completaba, pero no. Y no pensaba que era él, pensaba que era Cobb.
That you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Vamos.
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Rams on one play have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Se lo creía, se lo creía.
Is up and good. And it's now a 7-0
Hasta que llegó papá.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
¿Qué le pasa a San Francisco? ¿No puede agarrar un pisco?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a
pisco, chilena. ¿Cómo es? Bebida chilena. Ay, Dios mío, celestial. Buena defensiva. Pudo haber salido peor. Buena, Nieto, buena.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Wait, 80. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Oh.
The same target, same result. It's give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Ay, te está mendigando. No me digas. No me digas que tú estás mendigando. No me digas. No me digas que estás mendigando. No sé lo que estás haciendo, mendigando por un puto field goal, mendigador, mendinguero. Eso es lo que está mendigando un field goal. ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué?
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it though. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now whistles and a time left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo now. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within an extra
Te
point of
aprovechaste
tying
que
this
no
thing
no
up.
cambié defensiva. Eso fue lo único. Pero están perdiendo los 49ers.
Robbie Gold on for the extra
Tienes
point.
que meter este field goal. Lo tienes que meter. Vamos.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Robbie Gold to kick off for San
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
22!
From the 44, Stafford escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Mitchell. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Watch tight, tight is right. Watch tight, tight is right. 4 down. 26 mark, 26 mark. All right. Let's go, D, let's go. Now let's get
65, 65.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Vamos.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ay, bendito. ¿Qué es lo que vas a hacer? Yo quiero saber qué es lo que vas a hacer aquí en un campeonato de playoff. Empate, 4º down, 3:58. Eso es dármela, cabrón. Eso no tienes que pensarlo.
tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 47. 20. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot.
Sí, se está viendo que se está...
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Ay, chico, ¿qué hice?
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's
Ay,
at the 40,
bendito.
the 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Now Gold for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Rams 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Stafford here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
On first down, Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Cristo Navidad sueñan.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. 1 possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Stafford now to throw. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points making this a... Charles clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to
no
get down the field. But
levantarla.
guess what? This one's now just about over.
Oyenda.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now Garoppolo. Samuel bringing in the slant. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
Estuvo divertido. El internet estuvo bien mierda, cabrón.
No, lo que pasó fue que en aquella jugada yo canté Power en el goal line. Entonces se va un play action y como que me voy a hacer el keeper, pero después quiero proteger la bola para entrar con el quarterback a la 1. Y lo que hace es hacer un pase al R1, que eso fue lo que interceptaste, pero en realidad lo que yo quiero es tirarme con el quarterback con protección en las manos, ¿me entiendes? Y después de esa interception con Donna, hermano.
Quedó ridículo y te tumbé la 1, cabrón.
Sí, venga. Y yo me como que hice un diagonal ahí, como que me quise quedar, inclusive en el otro touchdown defensivo. También me pasó lo mismo, empecé a brincar y me tumbaste en la 3, en la 1.
Sí, ese es el internet, lo que te estoy diciendo, que no estaba muy bueno. A mí me salió por ese mensaje que tu internet estaba malo.
Sí, a mí también.
Por eso yo le pedí pausa al principio.
Ok, mira, ninguno de los dos quarterbacks tuvo touchdown.
Eso fue juego defensivo, tu quarterback tuvo 4 o 5 interceptions, 4 por lo menos.
Sí, pero te puedo matar con los Rams.
Pues claro, pero la próxima yo soy Rams y tú eres 49er.
Ok, pues ¿no quieres jugar el Chief y vengan?
Es que ahora David vio el juego de nosotros.
Ok.
A través de, me estaba esperando para meterle un playoff game que tenemos ahora.
Ok, pues dale.
Sí, mañana voy para la finca, pero llego, no sé, mano.
Dale, invítame un día, canto cabrón. Dale.
No tengo nada ahora mismo, lo que tengo es pasto nada más. No tengo nada, y no pasto el que te gusta. Pasto.
Pues dale, bye.
Sí,
Vale.
no tengo nada.
Bye.
Dale.